Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you a Power App that I made that will pre-format a Google event on the Google Calendar. It will not. I don't understand. It will not submit the data, but it will set up the form so that way you don't have to fill it in. I think the Google Calendar event form is very clumsy. It's very cluttered. It's very compressed, okay? And it's hard to read. They put a bunch of icons on the left side and assume you know what they mean, okay? And I mean, some of them you can figure out because, like, when they're blank, it says add location or add description, you know, so on and so forth, okay? I mean, if you look at it long enough, you're going to figure out what everything is, okay? On my Power App, it's very defined. It's very not this, okay? The only thing I really couldn't figure out is how to change this color. Basically, it's just the background color of the thing. I'm still working on it, but if I ever get it figured out, I will update my video and fix it for you guys. But I want to get this out to you because I think this is very important that people know how to do this. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to use parameters up here in the URL to define what these things, the default values in here are, okay? So let's go to my Power App. All right, so this is a simple Power App I made. It just basically, it shows all my events in my Google Calendar, okay? And if you go to this icon, it shows you an actual calendar view of the same data, okay? As you can see, you can flip through the months just like you can on anything else. Now, the third screen I made was the actual form for this to send to the Google Calendar event form, okay? Now, it's very simple. You got your title of your event, start and end date with time. If it's an all-day event, just put 0 here and 23:59 here. Okay. Location, description. Most of this is self-explanatory. Now the add guest emails is a little different. Okay. This is something I added on extra. You'll notice on the Google form there is a guest thing here. Basically, it sends them an email saying, hey, you've been invited to this event, right? So I added that in there. This is not part of the form, okay? This label is, but this is simply just a gallery that I use to collect information to push to a collection, and then the collection is transformed into a single field using concatenation, okay? So let's go through this form. All right, so we're going to call this test event 1000. Okay, we're going to put this into the future a little bit, so we'll go on the 24th. Now, with these calendar controls, you have to hit OK or it won't save the information. Okay, let's see, we'll do the 7th, 7 o'clock a.m. to, now it's 24 o'clock, so you go 1600 is just 16 o'clock is just 4 p.m. Okay. I didn't want to do with the AM PM stuff, so I just did it this way. It was easier. All right, location, we put wherever you want. We'll just put some text in here. I'm just filling everything in so everything gets populated. Okay, so now we're going to put some email addresses in here. Okay, these actually be an email format, name.name.name.name at domain.com.mil. whatever, right? .net, .org. It'll take anything. Okay, these are just text fields. Okay, so we'll go Albert Einstein at oops. Guess I didn't catch the shift. Yahoo.com. Wow, it's been one of these days, huh? All right, so you got two icons over here. One's a plus sign, the other one's a refresh sign. All right, the refresh sign just saves it to the collection, and that's it. Okay. You hit the plus sign, it's going to save it to the collection and add a second line. Okay, so if you accidentally hit the plus sign value in there, it's just going to create a blank spot. Okay, so just go ahead and enter it. So we'll say Jane.Doe at hotmail.com, and then down here we'll make, now if you have a blank space here, it will put a blank space in the submission. Okay, so you gotta be careful. What it'll do is I'll go this one, comma, because it's a blank space. Okay, and it will confuse the Google form. So probably what I'll end up doing is put another icon, put a delete thing, so you can delete that space if you want to. But we'll call this one John Doe at msn.com. Okay. But if you put something in there, make sure you save it. Okay. If you don't save it, it's not going to save it to the collection. Why did it change this one? It shouldn't have done that. Jane Doe at yahoo.com. Okay. Patch it. Alright, now they're all different. Okay. So now it's ready to get submitted. The attachments is this there. It'll attach something to it. It's for the form. I probably should take it out because I'm not using it. I think you can do attachments in your Google Calendar. I'm not sure. Nope, don't look like it. Alright, so I need to take that out. So once you do that, you hit send to Google Calendar. Okay. When you hit send to Google Calendar, you'll notice that my event listing looks different. The URL looks different than the old one, right? It only stopped like right here. All right. We created a bunch of a bunch of things here. Okay, so up in the URL, you look here. It says text equals test event 1000. That's why you put in for the title, right? The text keyword means it fills in the title, okay? And then you got dates, right? This is a date format that Google understands, okay? Basically, it's year, month, day, day. T is for time, and then it's hour, minute, second. Okay, I didn't put seconds in there, obviously. So it's always gonna have 2 zeros at the end. So it's 0700 till 1600. Okay, and now you should. Now if you look down here, and the time block here, oh, it's at the top. Sorry, shows the date, from time, end time, and then the end date. Okay, so it shows all this. Okay, next thing is location. Okay, your location is located right here, and you notice you put wherever you want. Okay, so whatever you want right here. Details. Okay, details is your description down here, and as you put, see, you put all these things in here. Now, in your guest box, you'll notice it put all the people in here. I think it only shows 2, but it calendar cannot be shown. Okay. Now, if it doesn't recognize the email addresses, it's gonna put an asterisk after it saying calendar cannot be shown. Okay. For some reason, let's see. Overnight Jane Doe. Okay, so I guess it didn't save the John Doe one, but as you can see, it put them in the guest. And then when you go to, so literally you just got to review this. Now you can say the ones that it didn't mess, like the reminders and stuff, that's all default. You can manipulate that as you want, and then you just hit save. When you hit save, it asks you, well, since we got guests in here now, do you want to email them? I'm going to say no, don't send, because the emails don't exist. Okay. When you come down here to the 24th, you'll see test event 1000. And when you open it, see, it shows all your information you just put in here. And like I said, you can always set up a Google Meet by clicking on this button here, and it'll send the URL to the people and all your guests. Okay. So as you see, it does work. So I just wanted to devise a simpler way of doing this. I saw a post online. I don't remember. I think Daniel Christian's the one that put it up. I can't remember. But it was a Power App video that I found that caught my eye, you know, because I use Google Calendar quite a bit, as you can see, for my family, to monitor all my appointments and stuff. But as you can see, you know, it it's nice to have. And then all you got to do later on is go in, if you want to change the color of the background thing here, you can. And that's what that little drop down was in the this right here. You know, you can change your colors as you want to. You can change your notifications as you want to. And you got some other events here, but I wanted to basically fill in all the data blocks with my form. So, and that's basically the whole thing. So, questions and comments, put them in the comments below, and thanks for watching.